Thank you for watching the 2026 State of the University Address. I want to begin by emphasizing what you've heard me say many times before. The University of Massachusetts is the single most important institution in the Commonwealth. No one entity shapes the future of our state, transforms the lives of more people, or contributes more to social mobility than UMass does. It is an honor for me to lead a community with such impact, and together with all of you, we bear an enormous responsibility to ensure that UMass remains a fountain of opportunity for decades to come. It's no secret that these are trying times for all of higher education. Since last February, a sustained campaign to undermine higher education in the United States has threatened both the affordability of a college education and the federal research investments that have long been the backbone of both research universities and American innovation. They've attempted to cut Pell Grants for our students, place limits on graduate student loans, propose reductions to federal work-study and opportunity programs. At the same time, federal policymakers have attempted to change how research is funded in ways that will disproportionately harm Massachusetts by slashing grants, slowing the approval pipeline, and explicitly steering funding to other states at our expense. The stakes for the Commonwealth of Massachusetts are enormous. For decades, our innovation economy has been powered by a highly educated workforce, of which UMass alumni are the largest population, and which has grown and sustained the industries that make Massachusetts an international center of excellence and innovation. Obstructing access to public higher education restricts the very lifeblood of our state's economy. And threats to research funding are equally damaging. According to the UMass Donahue Institute, the research economy in Massachusetts supports 28% of state employment, provides 40% of all income earned, and drives $347 billion in overall economic activity. UMass sits at the center of this statewide research enterprise with $937 million in annual research expenditures and more than $500 million in federal research funding attracted each year. When that funding is disrupted, our economy suffers, discoveries go unmade, and talented researchers who would have been attracted to Massachusetts go elsewhere. For the sake of our future, we can't allow that to happen. But through the strength of our community and the support of our partners in government, we intend to overcome these challenges. At a time when the federal government is taking actions to undermine access to student financial aid, UMass has doubled down. Last year, with the support of our Board of Trustees, led by Chair Steve Cameron and Vice Chair Mary Burns, we increased university-funded financial aid to a record $449 million, a 90% increase since I became president. Our average net price for tuition is approximately $7,000, and as of this year, thanks to the leadership and collaboration of our chancellors, Marcelo Suarez Orozco, Javier Reyes, Mark Fuller, and Julie Chen, every in-state undergraduate student from a household earning $75,000 or less is attending UMass without paying tuition or fees. 1 in 3 in-state undergraduate students now attend UMass tuition-free. Let me repeat that. 1 in 3 in-state undergraduate students now attend UMass totally tuition-free. In response to attacks on our research enterprise, our partners in government have responded with the passion that this moment demands. Our congressional delegation helped win a hard-fought battle to secure NIH funding and block the administration's proposed cap on facilities and administrative costs. Attorney General Andrea Campbell has joined fellow attorneys general to sue the administration, restore grants, and block harmful policies. Governor Maura Healey continues to be a champion for UMass, proposing the DRIVE Act to provide critical bridge funding for research institutions. And we're grateful for the backing we've received from the legislature on this front and look forward to continuing to work with them in the weeks ahead. In addition to the support from our board and our partners in government, We've also experienced an incredible outpouring of support from those members of our community who recognize UMass's role in their personal success and its role in the success of the Commonwealth. Philanthropy provides a lifeline for our mission, and over the past decade, we've built a culture of giving at UMass that's changed how we view ourselves and how the world views this university. With my support and the support of the board, our exceptional chancellors have made fundraising a priority. And in times when we can no longer rely on investments in education that were once commonplace, their efforts have been a shield against more harmful outcomes. The gifts we've received from alumni, foundations, and generous benefactors have supported scholarships for students who need them most, made opportunities for students more accessible and equitable, attracted and retained faculty, and funded research breakthroughs. While both our basic research and our public health apparatus have been challenged, Dan Riccio's $50 million to endow the Riccio College of Engineering, the largest gift in UMass Amherst history, is allowing our faculty and students to explore the intersection of technology and health among many initiatives underwritten by this gift. While funding for the EPA is slashed and climate change denial persists, Jim and Kathy Stone continue to support environmental causes that they have long championed, making a $10 million gift last year to the Stone Living Lab at UMass Boston, bolstering its role as a model for coastal resilience research. While our ability to support PhD students has been undermined, John and Elizabeth Armstrong stepped up to support UMass Amherst with a $4 million gift for a graduate research fund, among other investments in research. With these gifts, our generous supporters are acknowledging not only the importance of our work, but our careful stewardship over the resources that they provide. After his record-breaking gift to UMass Medical School, Gerald Chan emphasized the outsized impact of giving to public universities like UMass. Relative to private institutions, we educate more students with need, conduct research more aligned with economic development priorities, provide more public services for the benefit of local communities. Gerald Chan's gift was also made possible by the transformation of the medical school under the steadfast leadership of Chancellor Michael Collins, who will step down this year as the longest-serving chancellor in the history of the University of Massachusetts. We look forward to seeing UMass Chan Medical School thrive under Chancellor-elect Dr. David McManus, who will guide that important institution into the exciting future of healthcare and medicine. At UMass, investment also provides a great return. In 2019, Brian Rist made an initial gift of $1 million to create the Rist Institute here at UMass Lowell. That initial investment has led to more than $130 million in external funding and made the Rist Institute a research and innovation powerhouse, fostering major industry and workforce development partnerships. In 2021, while serving as chair of the UMass Board of Trustees, Rob Manning and his wife Donna made the largest gift in UMass history at the time, $50 million to support students at every campus across the system, bringing their total giving to UMass to over $60 million. Rob, the retired chairman and chief executive officer of MFS Investments, continues to give back to the university as the current chair of the UMass Foundation. Under his leadership, the UMass Endowment was ranked the top performing in the nation last year, meaning an investment in UMass went further than at nearly any other university in the country. The UMass Endowment has more than doubled during my presidency, from $768 million in 2015 to $1.8 billion today, an increase of more than $1 billion, and the work continues. UMass Amherst has surpassed its fundraising goal for the largest campaign in its history, $600 million, and will continue fundraising through 2027. UMass Lowell has launched a $250 million campaign with more than $175 million in commitments already. And large gifts are just a portion of our success. The thousands of annual or recurring gifts from alumni, faculty, and staff are equally important and demonstrate the commitment of our community to this university. Mitch Winkler, a loyal annual donor to UMass Dartmouth since earning his civil engineering degree in 1980, established with his wife Teresa a matching gift for the Fluids Lab Modernization Project, inspiring the next generation of engineering alumni to support today's students. As a graduate who now has the privilege of leading UMass, it's important to me to also contribute to our culture of giving. Through my educational foundation, I've directed more than $3.7 million to priorities across the UMass system, including a new $1.5 million commitment to UMass Lowell to support internships in the College of Fine Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. I want to offer my thanks to Chancellor Julie Chen for her request and the Board of Trustees for their support to rename the building I'm standing in today, formerly University Crossing, as the Marty Meehan Student Center, in recognition of that giving and other contributions to UMass Lowell. It is my hope that my own commitments will demonstrate how deeply I believe in our mission and in our students and faculty, and will inspire others to do the same. The challenges we face from Washington are substantial, but the resolve of this community endures. I have never been more certain about what this university is and what it means to the people of Massachusetts and its potential to do even more. UMass transformed my life, was a launchpad for my career, and helped me define the values that still guide me today. If you believe, as I do, that every student who walks through our doors deserves the same chance, then I ask you to continue to support UMass however you can. Your investment in UMass will pay dividends far into the future and far beyond our campuses. Thank you.